Alright, so duplicating 40 items. That's right, 40 items at once. A lot less time consuming than the other thing, and almost 100%. I haven't got this to fail once in like 20 iterations. So the first thing to do is to mail yourself 40 items. We already did that. I'm not going to do it again. It's absurd. I'm not going to go through that again. So that's been done. So once you've done those 40 items, you're going to want to... Well, first, let's go back. So if you know the mailbox glitch, Abdallah did it. If you know the mailbox glitch, sending yourself mail, this is a takeoff of that. Only instead of just trying to beat an unknown timer, we're going to actually know the timer, and we're going to perfectly execute this to make sure we never, ever get an autosave caught. We never get caught with an autosave. So what do? We start out by our main character, I guess, or whatever character, simply sending 40 messages to another person. Once those 40 messages have been sent, then it's set. We're set. We got what we need. So I've already done that with this character. I'm not going to walk through that now on a live stream or anything like that. So you're going to run those 40. Yeah, this is our test bed. So you're gonna run those 40 messages off to somebody, whatever you want it to be, anything that you can mail. We've done. We have like 5 stacks of iron, 5 stacks of gold, 5 stacks of Nook Miles tickets, 5 stacks of Sahara tickets, a couple of DIYs. What else did we do? We did a whole bunch of stuff. You'll see. But we did 40 of them. So we mailed ourselves. My wife mailed me 40. So once we do that, we need to do the normal process here, which is to call in the other player. So I'm gonna call in that other player, other controller. And okay, turn on your other controller. You don't need your mailbox by the town hall or the resident services, whatever. In fact, this actually works better with your mailbox right next to your own door. It's that player, and it's this player. All right, so what does this entail? This whole method entails knowing the autosave timer information. Switch to character. And now we can go run it. So I'm going to run to my house. My house is down here. Over here. Been there before. So we go all the way over here. We go all the way over here. Here's my house. Here's my mailbox. Okay? So, pick up my mailbox. I'm actually going to move my mailbox back a little bit. Place item. Alright, so we've mailed ourselves 40 items. So, the character, my wife's character, mailed me 40 items. And they're in my mailbox. So to show that they're in my mailbox, I'm going to go here and I'm going to show you 40 items in your mailbox. It doesn't matter when they showed up. It doesn't matter how they showed up, as far as I can tell. All you need to know is that there's items in your mailbox. And you got to have as many items in your mailbox as you have spaces in your pocket, or you just have time. So there's 2 things. We got 3 minutes to do this, because the autosave does every 3 minutes. Or you have the total number of spaces you have in your pocket. So if you're a new player, you got 20 spaces or 30. We have 40, so I mailed myself 40 things. So how does this work? So we got to know when the autosave came in, and there it comes in right here, and that's going to make me start my timer. So you just saw an autosave come in, and I'm going to start my timer. So normally at this point, I would go cranking into my mailbox and getting all those things out of the mailbox. But since we're still talking about this and the autosave just popped up, we're gonna skip this one iteration, and we're gonna wait for the autosave. So you see my timer going on the screen that I have here. You can use a timer on your phone or whatever. You're just looking for the autosave to kick in, and you're looking for a 3-minute cycle. So we've done a bit of duplication on this already. I'm ready for the fishing tournament. So this is what we got. And there's more you saw sitting on the ground. The DIYs. I got DIYs sitting in here that we've duplicated. We got 2 minutes left. So the easiest way to do this is to wait for that autosave to count down. And you're going to start yourself, or in this case what I do is I have a looping timer. So once this timer gets down to 3, it actually starts over. And so I got a timer. Get out of the way. Move. Okay, so we got, what, a minute and a half left. All right, a minute and a half. We're just going to run around. What are these? I think this is just everything in my wife's inventory because her stuff was full. Not only was her inventory full, we're going to fill mine up, and we've created a third character for nothing more than space. So it's basically, what is that? 1,600 times 3 space. I just gotta, at some point, pick all this up and put it in my inventory. Well, what do we got? We got 48 seconds. I'm gonna pick up this DIY, see what it is. Remember, we got 40 things in our mailbox, so we gotta have everything empty, so. Large round table. Woohoo. Okay. Go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down. Oh, we can just drop. Drop the DIY. Okay. Let me pull my other character back over. There we go. So what do we got? 18 seconds left. All right, I'm gonna get ready by the mailbox. So I'm waiting now for the autosave. My timer's kind of irrelevant at this point. I just kind of know when and where. So I'm gonna wait to start my timer. As soon as I see that, there it is. Start my timer, go into my mailbox. I have 3 minutes to grab everything in my mailbox that I want and change back to the other character. So here we go. Place in pocket. We're going to do this. So I'm watching the timer. It's been just under 30 seconds, just over 30 seconds now. Pulling everything out. Oops, I messed up. There we go. Now, one thing to remember, you can only go into your mailbox once in this process. If you happen to hit a button wrong, I'm only pressing A and the down arrow. So I don't want to hit any other buttons by mistake, like B to back out of a letter. You don't need B. So we're just going to A. And I'm trying to get through this and give myself about 40 seconds buffer. If you back out of the mailbox, stop there, and as if you've picked everything out of the mailbox. So you cannot go back into your mailbox if you accidentally come out before you're done. It'll save, and all your packages will be gone. All the ones that you pulled will be gone, and you won't be able to duplicate them. You'll just have them. It's just as if they mailed it to you. So what do we got? 1:20 left, so I'm good for about another 40 seconds or so, 50 seconds. 1:11 it says on my timer. Basically, I'm looking to give myself enough time to swap to my other character and get out of the game. I got a minute left. Seconds. Looks like I got 1 or 2 messages left. This is my last message. Okay, that's my stop. I'm gonna back out, shake, switch, minus. What do I want to do? And how much time do I have left? 37 seconds. I want to pick resident again. 34, 33. So then I just need to get out of here. I need to have this done. Okay, this needs to be completed. I need to hit A here. And this save needs to come up right here. That'll come up here. There. That one needs to come up before my 30-second timer expires. Okay? As long as I get that timer, then my mailbox will be good. So here's where we're at. We're back in the middle of resident services. I'm gonna switch to me. Okay. Now that autosave just happened on my 3-minute timer. Kind of irrelevant at this point because I got nothing I can do. So I want to switch. Switch, shake, swaps to me. Check my pockets. Now I have 40 items in my pocket. If we did this correct, we also have a mailbox full of 40 items. And in my mailbox, I have 40 items. Still 40. So obviously I can't pull anything out of my mailbox, it's full. But we got this 3-minute timer going. Now one thing I found out about the 3-minute timer is you have control over the 3-minute timer. You can stop the 3-minute timer. It's simple. Now, if you've duplicated anything that cannot go into storage, like a DIY, then you need to put yourself in a spot where you can drop things. So I got a little bit of room here because I have a couple of DIYs and I need to drop them. You'll see why as we go here. So I have 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this save loop. But I'm going to freeze the save loop. Because I'm in my pockets and I have this dialogue open, the 3 minutes is not going to start at the end of my 3-minute timer, at the end of the 3 minutes autosave. It's actually going to start when I close this window. And this is the key to this whole process, is that you'll always have 3 minutes to go into your pockets, to go through your, I should say you'll always have 3 minutes to go through your mailbox. So I got to empty my pockets. So what do I got? 1 minute until I should see an auto save. Say 1 minute and 5 seconds or so, depending on how well I press the button and whatnot. And any other hiccups in the program as it's running on the switch. So this is everything we've duplicated. I tell you about 5 of everything plus a couple of things here and there. Alright, so drop, put in storage, drop. So this is why you need room around you. So if you were to be if you were duplicating, and you can see my 3-minute timer just hit, but if you were duplicating all DIYs, you could do 9 at a time, and then you'd have to close the window and move, and close the window and move every 9 items that you were dropping. So it doesn't mean anything, but that's when your 3 minutes autosave would start up, when you close the window. So if you were waiting and timing things, you know, dropping stuff and needing to move causes if you've expired the 3-minute timer and it's waiting, then it'll cause it to trigger again. And let's say you only had to drop 1 DIY ticket, you'd be wasting 10-15 seconds out of your 3 minutes dropping that ticket and then trying to get to your mailbox. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm dumping everything, and there's been no autosave so far. It's hung up waiting for me to close this window. So if I were to close the window now, I'd get an autosave. But I want to make this video short, so I'm going to keep going here. Just putting everything in my pockets because I got to go get 40 more things. All right. This ends up being the worst part outside of sending the first 40 items, because once you send the first 40 items, it's done. They can literally stay there forever, or until Nintendo patches this. So I sent all those 40 items last night. All right, so I'm done here. I'm gonna stop my timer and get it ready to go again, because when I close this window, it's immediately gonna fire off an autosave. When that autosave happens, I start my timer. That gives me 3 minutes to get to my mailbox, to pull all 40 items into my pockets, to back out of the mailbox, switch players, and recall myself back in to start this process again. So here we go. We're going to back out. There's my autosave. 3-minute timer starting. Get out of the house. All right. I am at the mailbox, and I need to start pulling things out of my mailbox. We got 2 minutes left. I don't know if you saw it the first time, but I think we got an empty letter in here. I think it's somewhere in here. We forgot to attach anything when we sent it, so there's like 42 totals. That's the empty letter, I think, right there. Minute and 47 seconds left. Remember, I want about a 40-second buffer. 30 is probably... So I've got over a minute, or about a minute now, maybe a little bit less, to get all of these letters. If at any point you feel like you're going to get caught by the autosave because you don't have that 30 seconds or so that it takes, just back out of your mailbox right now. If at any point you accidentally come back out of your mailbox, stop. Don't go back in it. It's not going to work. All right, we're pushing it here. We got 1 minute left. Gives me about 20 seconds. I think I got 3 messages left, maybe. Oops. So this is the longest it's taken here. We're a little slow on this one. 45 seconds. That's my last one. And I'm out of my mailbox. I'm shaking, giving it back to the other player. Minus sign. What do I want to do? I want to pick resident again. Please select the resident. I want me. Confirm. We got 30 seconds left. I'm out. And that save is kicked in. That's not an auto save. That's just the save between ones. And that's the one that incorrectly saves without saving the mailbox state. So that's the one that they're gonna have to patch. That save that doesn't save the mailbox state. So go. All right, we're back. We should see an auto save. See, there's our auto save right on our 3-minute timer. Just about on our 3-minute timer, give or take a few seconds. Shake. Swap leaders. All right. Go back. Well, first of all, I'm full. I've got every package in my pocket. We're gonna go back and check my mailbox to see that they have every package still in the mailbox. And there's all 41. There's the empty one in the middle. Which, if I wanted to, I could delete it right now, and then let the normal autosave kick in, and it would be gone. So if there were things I wanted to stop duplicating and I knew where they were in the list, I could simply check that mail. So I could check this mail and throw it away. And the rest of those things will be untouched when that new autosave comes through at the end of me emptying my pockets. So here's my 3 DIYs from before. Open. 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 And there's the ironwood dresser. Drop. There's the iron and the starry wall. So we have ironwood dresser here, iron garden table there, starry night wall, iron garden table, ironwood dresser, starry night wall. There's a duplicate. They've been duplicated. And there it is. And the rest of these things, the cafe curtain wall we had before, and all of the other items are here. Now, what we're going to do, since we got 30 seconds left on the till the next autosave, just going to come through, and I'm going to wait. I don't need to hit the 30 seconds at least, but I need to go up to the 30 seconds so that my my mailbox saves, and we can go back and see that all the other packages, all the other letters are undisturbed, even though I deleted that one empty one, the one blank one. So now I can even go through my list faster. You know, if you keep a record, remember, whatever you send first will be at the bottom of the mailbox. So you could start duplicating 4 or 5 large star fragments, and then you could actually open your mailbox, go down to the bottom, delete those star fragments, and then go back and send yourself 5 different things, and keep almost a rolling log of 40 different items, and you can replace them. So we should have had an autosave, but this window is blocking it. It's holding it open. So technically this timer is now irrelevant. We'll stop it and we'll just have it waiting there. So we got all this open. I'm not going to go through my mailbox again. This video, we've already done 30 minutes. It's not relevant. You can see that we've done 2 iterations, one to begin with and then a second one. We have all of our items. But I will show you that even though I went into the mailbox and I touched the mailbox, there's the autosave, start the timer. So even though I went in the mailbox and I touched an item, I'm going to have all the other items still available. So I should have 41 total messages. The 40 now plus the 1 blank one at the bottom that I got a long time ago. And now all I'm waiting for is 3 minutes. I can do whatever I want in here, as long as I leave before that 3 minutes is up, and I'm out as the other character. Now I can't save and end. Save and end is not an option. I need to specifically. I've never tried it without swap. You can probably do it without swap, but it makes it easier to be the person you want to be when you come back around. But all I got to do is I've got to have this done. I've got to have all my mailbox work done. The player selected, confirmed here, and I need to hit this save that's coming up right here before I hit 3 minutes. So from autosave to that save needs to be less than 3 minutes, and your mailbox will always save its state. All right, that's it. Let's see what people can do with this.